What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the Leek and Jordan Show. I'm your host, Leek, with my co-host, Jordan.
As you guys can see, I'm back here this time. So here producing as we go. But I'm excited for this show. I'm going to cut to the wide so you can introduce our guest, bro.
Yes, we have a special guest, one of my homies. He's a mixed martial artist professional. He's 2-0 right now, and he has a fight coming up. He's a killer. He's a husband. He's a father. He's in the medical field. This guy does everything, man. Donnie Baker, what's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on? Thank you for having me.
Of course,
bro.
man.
I really appreciate it.
Of course, brother. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you for being here. Obviously, it's funny how we met.
Yes.
Came into the restaurant I was working at. I was a server. We ended up chatting up, and sometimes you just catch a good vibe from somebody.
Vibes.
Automatically, we caught a good vibe and started to talk. He was telling me what he was doing. I was telling you what I was doing.
Yep.
We just linked up, bro. It was good vibes from the jump, bro. So it's just awesome to have you here, man. For
Thank you.
For real.
Thank you for having me. My Nacho Daddy server, man.
Yeah.
Hey, my boy was at Nacho Daddy working.
That's a while ago too.
Yeah,
it was like 3-4 years ago.
And we're still locked in.
Still locked in, bro.
Still
locked in. So tell me, you have a fight coming up, man. Tell me a little about that, bro.
So December 4th against a tough opponent. They said he's dangerous on his feet. We've been preparing for him at my gym. He's, I believe, 6 foot. I'm 5'6", so a height advantage for sure. But all my opponents are honestly taller than me.
Yeah.
So really no sweat on that. But we have a solid plan we're sticking to. It's Wednesday night at the Sahara Casino, and I'm excited. Looking to go 3-0.
3-0, and we'll make sure to drop all the links. I'm gonna try to make that fight, so we'll put the link up there so everybody come check him out.
Please.
So what made you even want to get into fighting in the first place?
So I've been wrestling, bro, since I was 6 years old.
Wow.
I wrestled 6 years old all the way to college. And then in college wrestling, there's really no money.
No.
After wrestling, it's like, okay, what next?
Yeah.
And that's why you notice a lot of wrestlers do mixed martial arts.
They do.
So I was dibbing and dabbing into the mixed martial arts world, doing jiu-jitsu matches here and there. And then some of my college teammates, I'm looking at their Facebook and stuff, I'm like, dude, damn, they fight for Chaos in the Cage. Or I'm like, wow, they fight for Bellator. I'm like, damn, that could be me.
That could be you.
Some of my friends are in the UFC that I grew up with. I'm like, holy shit, like, no way.
That's crazy.
So I just started training. And then I moved to Vegas. Then I started going to this gym, Freestyle MMA. And my coach, Gokor, got me my first fight, and I won 25 seconds, first round knockout.
Damn.
And so it's just been on the go from there.
Wow, 25 seconds. First fight, 25 seconds is crazy.
Yes.
How does it feel though when you like we spoke before we started recording, but like locking that cage, man, and just like being face to face with somebody, you're like, he wants to take my head off, I want to take his head off. How do you even get in that mode, bro? Because I've been in a couple fights back in the day, and it's a weird feeling. Like, how do you even get to that?
It's crazy. One of my teammates, Kenny Hell, he said the best thing ever. He said, for this sport, you can't be nice. Like, you can be nice outside the cage and everything like that, but you have to have that dog in you. You have to. And I realized that after my first fight, because you're locked in a cage. When they lock the cage, your opponent is staring you down the whole time. I'm talking about, if you look down, you look like you're a punk. If you look to the side, you look like you're a punk. You have to lock in with them. If they're looking at you, then I got a mug right back at you.
We got
Even if you're not that type of person, it becomes a stare down. So you have to have that dog in you. And like my coach and my teammates say all the time, during training, during fight camp, imagine this kid is trying to take your last. Imagine this person's trying to take your family, rob you. So you have to just automatically turn into a savage.
Damn.
You have to turn that switch on and say, this person in this cage is trying to hurt my family.
Damn.
And there's going to be only one person out of this cage. That's the mindset I have, because, it can be intimidating to some people where you just have someone mean mugging you the whole fight. And you guys just met. And now you notice, once the ref says fight and you hear that bell go off, one of you are coming out there the loser. And I'd be damned if it's me.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be damned if it's me. Yeah.
Damn.
So you have to have that dog in you. My boy Kenny told me last time, he said, Donnie, you're one of the nicest guys I met.
You really are,
He said, you're one of the nicest guys I met. He said, I need you to have that dog in you.
Yeah.
And ever since then, it's like a light switch.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you have like any like pre-warm up or like when you're in the locker room, any songs you're playing or anything you're doing to get you in that mood?
Yeah, I like to listen to Lil Boosie.
Which one? Set it off.
I actually walked out to set it off my first fight.
Oh,
and
man.
My teammate David Goldenberg. He does this thing before the fight where he does it at the cage. My coach slaps us in the face about 3-4 times.
Oh, I think I saw that.
My coach it's in my highlight videos. My coach slaps us. He comes into the back when we're warming up and he slaps us in the face like 3 or 4 times. He says, "It's time.
Let's get it."
And so your blood gets going like, "Holy shit, it's time."
Hell yeah.
And so my teammate David gives you the second round of slap.
The second slap?
When you're about to walk into the cage, my boy David slaps you like 3-4 times as well. It gets you ready for sure. And so I think that's what helps.
Yeah.
Because you can't go into the cage cold.
No.
When you go into the cage cold, it's like you're getting your warm up in the first round. You don't want your warm up in the first round.
No.
You want it outside in the back.
Yeah.
So I like to go in the cage warm, feeling ready.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Man. I have to. Yeah.
Do you ever catch it like yourself, like when you're in the cage, like, man, I'm really in this thing, or during the fight? Because I feel like the nervousness is crazy until you actually start throwing a punch. Right. You land something, then you're like, okay, I'm in this thing. Do you ever catch yourself like in a moment of the fight, like, bro, I'm in this, motherfucker.
Yes.
People are watching. Like,
yes.
This is crazy.
Right. I would say every fight. I would say every fight because, like me and my coach were talking, if you're in this fighting game, it's like you're not going to jump into a pool and say, I'm not going to get wet.
Yeah.
You're going to get hit in a fight.
You're going to get hit.
You're going to get hit in a fight. So I would say when you feel that first initial hit or you see someone coming at you 100 miles per hour, that's when you're like, I'm in this shit.
Damn.
I better lock in before I fucking end up hurt or I ended up the loser.
Damn.
So that's when it got me. Like last fight, my whole eye was shut.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it went to the second round. He closed my eye the first round.
Oh, shit.
But that's when, like you just asked, that's when I told myself, I'm in this. You feel me? I'm in this. It hypes me up. I'm not one of those people that just fold easy. Mm-hmm. You got me, I got you. We're in a fight. You're going to get hit. I'm going to get hit. You know, Malik, you fight, so you've trained before. In a violent sport like this, you're gonna get touched.
You're gonna get touched.
So I think that's what kind of is the wake up. Like I'm in this. You know, I'm in this. When the cage locks, door locks, we're locked in, eyeing each other.
Yeah,
it's time. It's time to go to war. We can talk about it, shake hands after, even add me on social media.
Yeah. We can train together. It's all respect.
It's all respect.
It's all respect. For sure.
So both of the guys I fought actually now we're social media friends.
That's cool.
So now it's like we can talk, chop it up, but dude, you were just trying to kill.
For sure,
you were just trying to kill me.
Bro, so, I have a side question for you, bro. Like, when I used to play basketball, I used to get nervous, bro, and I used to have to, like, take shits before the game, bro, because I'd be so nervous, bro. But, like, in a fight, obviously, it's way different, but, like, you ever had a time where you're like, I got to take a piss, bro? Like, I got to, bro, like, what the fuck do? You just got to hold it?
You're talking about, like, you're about to walk out to the cage?
Like, type shit, or just, like, bro.
So I try to go, man. I try to go. I try to go as much as I can before and at least allow myself some time to still get a good warm up in. But that shit feeling is always gonna come. Bro, that shit feeling you can't shake. It's always gonna be there. Even during wrestling tournaments in college, you know, it's just like, damn, you have a whole hour to prepare. But as soon as they call your weight, it's like, I got a shit.
Fuck yeah, bro. Damn.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm happy other people deal with that too, because every game, bro. Jordan, do you ever have that playing sports? Like, when you had to go to the bathroom before and like I used to always have to take a shit before the game, bro.
Well, 100%, bro. Well, like, even just like, because I act as well. So I'm an actor, so like being on set and just kind of working on these like bigger sets, it's just the same thing, that nervousness hits. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of a question I have for you, actually, is like, for me as an actor, I have to like, I'm a different person. You know what I mean? Like, I got to play a different person sometimes. It could be a serial killer all the way to a doctor, you know. As you as a fighter, like, how do you prepare? I know you said you listen to music and stuff like that, but like, do you have to prepare yourself to get in this ring and try to make this other person, like you just said, call him a robber, call him a thief? Like, how do you get in that? Like,
it's definitely a good tactic and technique to use. It's not easy to do. Mm-hmm. Even today, I'm still learning to get into straight kill mode because, you know, I wasn't raised like that.
No,
you know, I wasn't raised like that. Some people have it in them where they had a hard life growing up. I didn't.
Yeah.
So to lock in and just tell myself this person's trying to hurt me or hurt my family, I have to get into that character. Like you said, you acted kind of like a monologue. So it's still kind of hard to do. Mm-hmm. But music definitely just helps me a lot. And I just tell myself when my coach slaps me and stuff like that, and I'm looking at my opponent, I'm noticing, okay, this person is trying to kill me. I'm in a fucking fight, and it's time to eat or be eaten.
It's go time.
It's go time.
It's go time.
And like I said, I just hear the voice in my head of my boy Kenny telling me, Donnie, you're real nice. You got to lock in. You got to lock in. And if you don't lock in, you can't go in there thinking this person's your best friend. No. You're going to get hurt.
You're going to get hurt. You're going to get hurt. I wanted to ask you, too, like, obviously being a father, being a husband, being, you know, having a full-time job, taking care of your, you know, being a dad, you know, like, how do you balance all this, bro? Because we were talking about this, and it's crazy. But how do you balance this work, life, family balance, bro? Because it seems crazy how you do it, bro. But you're doing it. But how do you do it? What is your any tips, tricks, or?
It's not easy.
No,
it's not easy. You just have to have the perfect balance, bro.
Yeah.
When I say perfect balance, I mean compromise.
Yeah.
Meaning, you know, I'm in the gym heavy during fight camp.
Yeah.
Out of fight camp, I'm in there 3 times a week. Okay. Yeah. But still, my role as a husband, my role as a father, still has to get met.
Yeah,
I can't lack anything. So if I come home tired, drenched, shower, time to lock in, now be a father.
Yeah.
You know, and I still have to do it, play with the kids, because I'm a proud father, so I still have to do it.
Of course.
So it's not easy, and like I was telling you earlier, anyone that wants to really, really take this serious, that has no kids, no wife, that's all gonna come.
Yeah.
Don't rush it.
Wait.
Wait.
Yeah. Wait, for sure.
Because then you have to stretch everything out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it. Prime example, I'm doing it. I got my foot on the gas. I got a great support system, great teammates, so it's a lot easier.
Any tips and tricks that you catch yourself doing, like planning wise or organizing wise? Anything that you can share that you're like, okay, this kind of helps me?
I would say, I like to plan ahead. I like to plan ahead. So I knew about this fight about two months ago.
Okay.
I was literally at work with the patient. My coach texted me at December 20th. My coach would text me random dates all the time. I'll let him know if it works or not. So when my coach texts me in advance about future tough enough cards, I'm able to lock in and say, okay, we're going to do all this as a family now.
Yeah.
Take our trips, you know, do our thing now. But when daddy's in fight camp, it's fight camp.
Fight camp. And they know that, too.
And they know that.
That's great.
So there's no complaining, anything like that, because, you know, we did what we can do. Fight camp's only 6 weeks.
Yeah.
It's going to be a sucky 6 weeks, but we got it.
Damn. Okay, so having that great support system is definitely number one key.
Without a support system, even without fighting, without a support system in anything, it's hard.
How do you feel about, have any of your kids seen any of your fights? Or have they been to any of the fights?
No.
Would you? Because I don't know, like, I'd feel so nervous about, like, if I was in your situation, or just, like, even when I come watch you fight, bro, it'd be like, bro, like.
That's my homie.
Yeah, I feel more nervous. I'm like, how do you feel about that? Like, would you want your kids to come see a fight soon? Or
I would. I'd want them to come soon. I for sure want them to come soon. I just kind of when they're a little older. Yeah. Kind of when they're a little older, because my son Isaiah, he used to go to my jiu-jitsu matches and wrestling matches and see me do it. Okay. And then it was carrying into school. Oh. And so before I would drop him off at school, I would say no wrestling at school, because he'll get in trouble wrestling at school.
Trying to be like his dad.
Yes. And so every time I would drop him off at school, I would say, Isaiah, no wrestling at school. And he'll say, okay, no wrestling at school. And then it got better. So it just, you know, teachers would write me and say, hey, Isaiah was wrestling in class. I'm like, okay. I had to talk to the teacher and say, you know, I wrestle in college. And he goes to my jiu-jitsu tournaments and things like that. And so they started laughing. Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
So as they get older, bro,
you would want to.
I want to say as they get older, more so into the whole cage thing.
Yeah. Because cage, it's a different ballgame. Like, I mean, obviously we're big fans. Like, you watch Dustin Poirier, his daughter being in his fight.
Yes.
Especially like seeing your dad get his ass whooped or knocked out, or like even Kamaru Usman getting head kicked.
Dustin Poirier's daughter was crying.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, and they showed it on TV. That crushed me when I saw that. I'm like, damn. You know, but I keep my kids in mixed martial arts though. I have them do it. I have them spar. I have them do it. because every parent should have their kid in some type of mixed martial arts.
I agree.
It doesn't matter if it's jiu-jitsu. It doesn't matter if it's Muay Thai, wrestling.
Yeah.
Because, the generation of the kids coming up, it's terrible.
Terrible.
So, certain kids have certain disabilities, anger problems. Put them in mixed martial arts.
Yes.
Have them lash out that way.
Oh,
have them learn
sure.
something, because bullying is real.
Oh, bro, bullying is real.
Bullying is real. So I'll be damned if one of my kids are getting bullied. Hell no.
Oh, bro, and I also remember too, just in middle school, and just like if you knew a kid could fight, you're not if you know one of these kids can fight or has certain training, even if you don't really actually know, you're not gonna bully somebody that does jiu-jitsu or does. At least I wouldn't. I'd be like, hell no, I'm gonna, they always bully the weaker people.
Right? Yes, they do.
So I do agree with putting your kids in mixed martial arts. Just know how to defend themselves, bro. Because I tell my girl this. I tell my son, my daughter, first motherfucker that tease you punch them right in the face.
Yes.
And they won't tease you again.
I say the same thing. And I also say if someone ever hits you, you hit them back. A lot of people like to say, a lot of parents like to say, tell the teacher, then hit them. No.
Hell no.
I would say hit them back.
Hit them.
And I would tell them, if you know you're about to get into a fight, call me or your mom. Let them know. Hey, mom, dad, I'm just let you know I'm about to fight.
Yeah.
This kid's been picking on me. If a kid's picking on you, cool. Let the teacher know, hey, I told John to stop picking on me. He keeps doing it. Yeah. So at least you're keeping a record of it, and the teacher knows there's a trend of this kid picking on you. Yeah. And then you finally got fed up.
Yeah. Would you be mad at your kid, though?
I would not be mad at my kid for defending themselves at all. It's just nowadays, parents say, hey, tell the teacher. No, don't tell the teacher, because you're now the teacher. Exactly. I say that all the time. No one cares about your kid more than you do. Oh, so some teachers, you tell them stuff to, and it goes in one ear out the other. Yeah. They hear it, they're like, okay, well, just go sit over there. But guess what? John's still standing up, walking over and messing with me. Yeah. So you got some things, even as an adult, you have to nip in the butt and say, hey, I don't like that. Like, you hit me, I'm going to hit you back. For sure. It's just my kid's going to hit you back with technique.
Yo, that's
like, Malik with striking, throw a hip into that punch you throw. Don't just throw wild. Yeah.
Well, and I feel like a lot of people that do know how to fight or do mixed martial arts, they're not the type to bully. All they know is about respect. It's always the people, even the people with the loud mouths that be yapping.
They have no hands.
They have no hands.
They have no hands.
That's I've learned.
They have no hands. I learned that too. They have more bark than bite.
You have a story? Anything that in your
I
past,
do. Let me tell you. Like I said, I've been wrestling for years, so most of all my teammates have never been bullies. One of my best friends, his name's Trevor. He's a pro fighter in Cali. Okay. Trevor's one of the nicest freaking dudes you would meet. He surfs. Okay. He does mixed martial arts. He's an animal. Yeah. Bro, Malik keeps to himself. Doesn't mess with anyone. He's the type of dude, the sun's out, he'll go to the beach and just catch waves. Yeah. Just chill. Bro, toes out, everything, bro. Yeah. I like that. And one of the football players tried to bully him in high school. Bro, he sent the ambulance had to get this kid. Hurt the kid. And guess what? My boy didn't get in trouble or anything because the kid initiated was trying to bully him. Isn't that crazy how that works? Bro. It was one of the football players. I believe he was like the quarterback or one of the linemen. He was just like picking on my bro. And my bro was just ignoring him. Mm-hmm. And it got to a point he couldn't take no more. Nah. Bro, whooped his ass, bro. Whooped his ass, bro. Because like you said, dude was trying to be a bully, and little white surfer dude put him on. So that was a great example, bro. Just most people that do mixed martial arts, they don't look for fights. They don't. They're chilling. Yeah. Like Malik, for example, you, bro. People don't know. People don't know you got them things, bro. Malik, I'm just saying. Imagine when you worked at Nacho Daddy. Just imagine. Yeah. You're a server, Nacho Daddy. Yeah. And you got someone that's just drunk and just talking shit to you, just tries to fuck with you, and you're like, hey, I'm working, no, for sure. And then they're just sitting there still trying to fuck with you to the point now they're putting their hands on you. Oh yeah, for sure. They don't know. They don't know Malik's gonna 2-piece him. I'm a 1-2, even 3-piece that motherfucker. And mind you, he's been providing good customer service the whole time. So that's what I'm saying. to fall back on, for sure. You never know who you're messing with or dealing with. You never know. No, you don't. So even with me, I don't look for fights. I don't look for fights. I'm calm. I'm the type, I'm gonna be nice to everyone, give respect. I'm gonna give it back. Nice. I'm cool. I'm chill, open to talk to. But the minute you fuck me over, you try to come at me sideways, I'm gonna let you know, like, nah, bro, I don't think you want to do that. Nah. So yeah, I was at a party, bro. I don't do house parties. I don't do that. I'm too grown. I don't do house parties. I don't do that. I'll do a little game night.
Of course.
So I did a game night, bro. I don't think I'll do those ever again.
Oh, what happened?
I did a game night. Dude was drunk.
Was it one of your home? Like, was it?
It was one of my homies' friends. I don't even know the dude.
Ah.
And my homie likes to introduce me as, this is my boy Donnie. He fights and all that.
Yeah.
Dude was drunk. He was like, oh, you fight? And then he heard that, and then he started trying to, like, fuck with me. And I was like, no, bro. I was like, yeah, but, like, only, at the gym, things like that. He was like, shit, we could fight right now. I was like, nah,
Dude.
bro, nah. And he kept trying the whole night to the point where it was getting disrespectful.
Yeah.
And I was down in it. I was downplaying it, like, bro, you're crazy, just laughing.
Yeah.
But then he started getting serious as the more intoxicated he came. And I told him, I said, bro, you don't want to do this to yourself. Like, don't do it.
Don't do it.
I ended up just leaving early just to avoid anything.
Yeah. Smart.
But just stuff like that, little situations like that.
Why is it like that though, bro? Like
Stupid.
Bro, the liquor,
bro.
That courage, bro, will get you killed, bro.
It will. And it could have went bad for me. It could have been bad for him, because I always tell myself, when you're a trained fighter, you could really hurt someone. Bro, and then what ends up happening? We see it in movies all the time. People end up getting their ass beat, and they end up getting shot.
Yeah, bro, it
happens all the time.
And that's the biggest thing for me. Like you said, just avoiding it as much as I can. Even if I do whoop you, or like if somebody whoops me, bro, my mind's like, okay, I'm a fair fight. I lost. That's it. I'm not gonna come. But a lot of people can't take that.
No,
L,
they can't.
And they'll come back and shoot you and literally kill you. And then they'll go to jail for the rest of their life just for that incident. Their ego is so crazy.
And one of my close friends, man, in LA, his name's Junior. He straight up told me, he said, Donnie, you're my boy. He said, I love you today. Yeah. He said, but if we ever fought, bro, I would have to kill you. Yeah. I said, bro, and that's why I said you're a great example of why I don't fucking like to fight.
Exactly, bro.
I will walk away before I even have to fight. And if you ever hear about me fighting anywhere, that means I really was in fight or flight. I had to. Someone put their hands on me.
Oh, bro.
But I'm going to avoid every situation I can. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to save you the embarrassment. I'm trying to spare my life. I got kids that love me. Bro. I'm cool. I'm not trying to do that.
No, bro. That's totally, that's what I've learned too, bro. House parties, like,
game nights too. You got to be careful with some game nights. If you don't know some people, because people like to invite other people.
True. I've always been very like, listen, we do game night at my crib, bro. Yeah. You can bring, I need to know who you bring in.
Exactly.
And if you're bringing somebody that's cool, but like, make sure they're good vibes.
Make sure they're good vibes.
If they're not, they got to go.
They got to go.
And like, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. And luckily, I mean, he's lucky that you was on cool mode with him.
Liek, I was gonna embarrass that dude, bro. And I didn't want to. It just really got disrespectful to the point where he was trying to target me the whole night, like to the point where he started name calling. Are you scary ass? And I'm like, hold on, now you're pushing buttons. So I really looked at him. I said, bro, you don't want to do this. And I told my homies who game night it was. I said, bro, I'm gonna leave, bro. He was like, nah, bro, he's just drunk, bro. I said, I said, but drunk people do stupid things.
And get your homie, bro. Get your homie, dog.
Exactly.
Your homie,
this is your homie in your house. Come on now.
Yeah. Because the thing is, too, bro, and people don't, I mean, you understand and we understand it here, but, like, bro, even if it was a fight, bro, you probably wouldn't even throw one hand. You probably just take him down, pick him up, slam on his head.
I would have hurt him bad.
And it's over. Right. Like, it wouldn't, we don't have to throw a punch because a lot of people can't wrestle. Bro.
Right. No, they can't.
You being a wrestler, bro, I tell everybody, if you can wrestle, bro, you are good.
my teammate said the other day, he said,
that's scary,
we were sparring. We sparred me Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. And my teammate said, fuck, Donnie. He looked frustrated. I was like, you good, bro? He said, it's just like, fuck. Like, if you get a hold of a motherfucker, it's over. He said, fuck. Because we were going toe-to-toe. He was throwing them things. He caught me. I caught him. Mm-hmm. But my coach gave me a good technique where I'm able to throw my jabs or my overhands into takedowns. Oh. I'm able to get in with my punches with takedowns. So my coach, I'm blessed. He was to bless me with that. Yeah. And now it's like people have a problem with that. They're like, fuck, when you get a hold of me, it's like, it's a wrap. Because now it's like, welcome to my world. Now we're wrestling.
Oh, bro. Like, I've never wrestled. Like, okay, I want to speak on this because I was talking to my homies about this yesterday. Jordan, you have a question, bro? You want to? Okay, no.
Jordan got something in there. Jordan got something.
He's always cooking.
Jordan's cooking.
I mean, if I did have a question.
Ask him, brother.
What's up, Jordan?
I mean, so like you said, like, because as an actor, bro, everyone thinks they can act. And some people have the natural ability, too. Right. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing I feel like with fighters. Like, everyone thinks they can fight. Right. Mm-hmm. You know, so when it comes down to it, like, what does it take to become a fighter? Like, what type of...
That's a great question.
You know
That's an amazing question. Not everyone can fight. Not everyone can fight. And a lot of people that think they can fight, can't fight.
Yeah.
I was one of those people. I thought I could fight. And then when I started going to my MMA gym training, I was like, holy shit, there's technique into throwing a punch.
Bro, yes.
And look at all the high school fights we've seen, all the middle school fights. Even as an adult, people don't swing right. People swing crazy. They swing wild. Yes. And so a lot of people don't know how to fight. They think they can fight. So like I said, I was one of those people. I had to actually sit and learn how to throw a proper punch.
Yeah.
You know, how to throw my hip into that punch. You know, how to actually, like my coach says, squish that bug. Like when you turn that foot, you know, all the power. A lot of people try to throw haymakers. Some power comes from the hips. You got to step. Yeah, you got to step into it. And even just throwing a jab, just extending that arm. You know. So I would say, you know, just actually learning how to actually be a fighter.
Yeah.
Not everyone knows how to fight. A lot of the greatest fighters today didn't walk into an MMA gym knowing how to fight.
No.
Right.
It all comes with coaching. A good coach that can show you how to properly throw a punch.
Yeah.
And guess what? Keep your chin tucked.
Yes.
A lot of people like to have their full neck out, expand when they punch, and that's how they get slept.
That's how you get slept.
I had to learn that. A lot of wrestlers, kryptonite is we like to carry wrestling into striking, where standing straight up with our chin out, we get slept like that.
Yeah.
So I would say now I'm a trained fighter for sure. Before I could just wrestle.
Yeah.
But I'm a trained fighter now for sure.
But it took time though.
It took time. It didn't happen overnight. I still to this day get frustrated with striking.
Yeah.
Striking is like learning a whole new language. That I've been wrestling so long. I swear, some things they tell me, I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck did you say? So my coach, Gokor, has to relay everything to wrestling. My coach has to say, all right, in wrestling, you did it like this. So imagine you're getting ready for a takedown. You see how your foot was right there? You're going to do the same with that.
Yeah.
And so when he does that, I'm able to actually translate it to wrestling and striking. I'm like, okay.
You know what's crazy, too? Because I want to just quick side, because I saw your coach, bro. And when you look at him, you think, oh, this dude drinks probably a bunch of beers.
Yes.
Bro. I saw him sparring around, bro.
Yes.
I'm like, this dude is a menace, bro.
Yes.
And then, like, it speaks on the fact that, like, the people you think you look at, like, can't fight. That's why I don't judge nobody. But, dude, Jordan, you see this dude, you be like, oh, I can take, bro.
Yes.
This dude is a savage, bro.
Hey, Malik, you're crazy for that. Cause,
it's true, though, right?
My coach does look like he's just been drinking a bunch of beer all day.
Right?
But this dude is one of the most lethal people I've seen. Like,
lethal, Jordan.
Let me just say this. If anyone tries him, it's bad for them.
Good luck.
Like, he spars with our pros. He spars with our amateurs. He spars with... We have a bunch of UFC guys that come in there. My coach gets down with anyone, and he gets the best of them.
Bro,
that's
Jordan,
what's insane.
It's crazy, dog.
That's what's insane. My coach, and like you said, Malik, that's why you got to be careful who you mess with, because my coach is a husband. He's a father. My coach is now about giving back. He did his fighting. He had a good run as well. My coach is very plugged in throughout Vegas with the top gyms, and he'll put someone on their ass quick.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He'll put someone on their ass quick. So I'm really blessed and fortunate to have a coach like him, for sure. Because I have doubts sometimes. I'm like, damn, like my very first fight camp, I walked in there feeling like shit. I was like, coach, my sparring rounds didn't do good at all. I feel like shit. He said, how you feel right now is okay. This is where you let out all your mistakes. We sharpen them. You're going to be fine. And I went out and won.
Damn. So I was going to ask you, too, like me and Jordan, we like to talk about just like mental health stuff, too, on our show. And just, is there like and if you don't have, you can decide how personal you want to get.
Bro,
but like,
you're fine. Let it loose.
Is there like anything you're currently struggling with that's like, this is a current struggle you have, and how are you kind of dealing with it? It can be anything.
I would say, my mental's fine. I would say just my sons, Isaiah and Noah, they're in Arkansas with their mom right now. My high school sweetheart. We were young. You know, I would love for them to be with me full time because I'm such a proud father.
Yeah.
So you never get used to being a full-time dad to a part-time dad.
Yeah.
Summers and holidays aren't enough for a proud father.
Yeah.
It's
I
not.
Can tell you're proud
it's
too,
not. It's not, because it's like, you know, the taking to school, the sporting events. You want to do that. So when I have them in the summer, I take them to my gym. They're doing the kid classes while I'm doing the adult classes.
Yeah.
And they love it.
Yeah.
And so my son Isaiah, he's about to turn 12. He turns 12 next July, and all he says, Dad, I want to be with you. So hearing those words saying, Dad, I want to be with you, I want to be with you, it's heartbreaking, because it's like, shit, I want you too. I want you to be with me too. So the court system, trying to go that revenue, trying to take that avenue.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. So I use that as fuel too when I fight. Like
Yeah.
I'm fighting for my kids as well.
Yeah.
So even like we said, when I'm locked in the cage, it's like shit. You're trying to take my kids.
Yeah. You think you use that as a motivation?
I use that as motivation as well. So I wish my boys were with me full time. They're glued to my hips. They're daddy boys.
Yeah.
It's funny. Before I told him when I was on my way over, he said, "Well, Dad, make sure you give me a shout out." So Isaiah, Noah, I love you guys. So
hell yeah.
But so I would say just that. That's the only thing.
That's
Honestly, that's the only thing. That's the struggle.
Yeah.
Because talk to any proud. There's a lot of deadbeats out there.
Yeah.
But a proud father will never get used to being a part-time dad because you always feel like a part of you is missing.
Damn. That's crazy. I mean,
that's real.
Because also, like, so you said they're living in. They're in
Arkansas right now.
You've never been there, right?
No.
Like,
so they're my high school sweetheart. We were together. We were together when I was 17. She was 17. We did the whole college thing.
Of course.
And then she was she's 1 year younger than me. So I went to college, wrestled. She went to the Air Force, did boot camp, everything like that. That's where Isaiah was made after graduation, and then we just made grown-up decisions at a young age. I could say,
of course.
like you said earlier, I became a young father. I did. She's military, and she's no longer in the military. Her husband's now military, and that's why they're now in Arkansas. He's in the Navy, so they're stationed in Arkansas now.
Okay. Are you too hot in the sun, by the way? I know the sun's...
No.
You're good?
I'm good.
Okay, I was making sure because I was like, yeah,
no.
As long as you're good, all right.
I'm good, bro. Thanks,
okay,
man.
cool. Okay, so that's kind of how it happened.
That's how it happened.
Okay.
So now I'm a part-time dad. Get my sons, like I said, summer, holidays. I get them Thanksgiving. They'll be out here in 2 weeks.
Oh, thank God.
They go back right after. They go back shortly before my fight.
That's probably good.
Yeah.
That you get to see him, have them, and then you can lock in.
And then they'll get to actually sit in on the wrap up of my fight camp.
Awesome.
They'll get to sit in on it. I do let them see the fight camp though.
Okay.
Because some of the fight camp, I'll let them do the kids classes while I'm in there sweating, sitting in the sauna, running sprints.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What do you feel like makes you a good father though? Like, how do you feel like? Because like you said, there's a lot of deadbeat dads out here.
Deadbeat fathers. I would say remaining active in their life, remaining active, not letting distance create any type of gap.
Yeah.
One thing for sure is my sons know not anyone can say anything bad about their father.
Yeah.
Most fathers give up when parents divorce, break up. Most parents give up. Me, hell no. Yeah. These are my sons. I love you to death. I'm gonna fight for you. Yeah. So I make sure they know that I love them. I'm physical, active with them. I talk to them. I call them on a daily. Their teachers have me on their class dojo.
Yeah.
Teachers know to call me, even though I'm all the way in Vegas. They're in a whole different state.
That's awesome, bro.
My son memorizes my number. So before he didn't have a cell phone, now he does. So it was so cool when he used to call me from his friend's phone. Hey, Dad. I'm like, dude, I almost didn't answer this number. Who the heck is 213? What area code is this?
Who the hell?
I'm glad I answered it.
Yeah,
it's so cool just to know the love they have for me.
Damn.
Memorizing my number, because if any type of emergency, hey, call Dad. You know, if your mom doesn't answer, call Dad, whatever. I'm always going to be here for you.
Do you have a good relationship with your father?
Yes, I do. Okay. I have a really good... My dad hasn't missed a fight, and he lives in Dallas.
See, I think I have a great relationship with my father. I know Jordan does too, you know, and I feel like that... I mean, it plays a part because I know some guys that don't have, their father was never there, you know, like, and I feel like it plays a part because when I hear people saying, oh, yeah, the baby daddy is not in the picture, I'm like, I could never understand. Even if I don't want to be with the girl that had the kid, I could never let my kid not, you know, I could not be in their life, regardless of how bad this girl did or whatever the case may be, you know, like, and I feel like it's awesome that you're still, I mean, of course, you're a great father, but I do feel like that plays a role.
It's funny. It's actually funny you say that because, there's pictures of my dad at my wrestling matches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My dad and mom, they divorced when I was young. They divorced, I think, when I was in 6th, 7th grade. So my older brother kind of molded me to be the man I am today. My older brother, he kind of my brother would whoop my ass. My brother, we were talking about bullies, man. My brother was a fucking bully. You ask him today, he'll be like, bro, I was just making you tough. And I can see it because he did make me tough.
Yeah.
But my dad was there.
Yeah.
But I would say he's actually more there now as I'm an adult.
Yeah.
More so than I'm an adult because when they got their divorce, there was a lot that I don't remember. I think because he went his own way.
Of course.
And he did go to my high school graduation, but my brother had to play the role a lot as well.
Yeah.
The absence of my father.
Yeah.
So I would say it kind of helped me to be the father that I am.
Damn.
But my dad, though, can't say anything bad about him. He's I told him I was fighting on the 4th. He said he literally sent me a screenshot of his ticket. He booked his flight right away.
Damn.
So he's doing great.
That's awesome.
Like I said, he's been to all my fights.
That's awesome.
He's been to my matches. So
awesome.
I'm thankful to him.
Yeah.
You know, he got me kind of active with it. So.
Damn, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So,
Shout out to all the good dads too, right?
Yeah, shout out to the good fathers out there. You guys play a key role to that.
For sure.
And I'm not bashing the women because the mothers are awesome as well.
Shout out to the moms
Shout
too,
out to
man.
the moms as well.
Mom, I love you.
Yeah, moms do a great job as well, for sure. But
I shout out to the moms, bro, because I love my dad. But
yeah,
moms, man, if you have a good mom, bro, it's
dude.
Just, bro,
I have one of the best. My mother is amazing.
Oh.
She has not missed a single wrestling tournament, soccer tournament. Crazy story. I'm better in soccer than wrestling.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Are you really?
I grew up playing soccer, bro.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I play a little soccer too,
I grew up playing soccer. My mom didn't miss a soccer tournament, practice, wrestling, college, anything. I'm talking, I had a tournament in Fresno. You guys heard of Fresno?
Yeah.
I had a college tournament in Fresno, which is about 6 hours away from Palmdale.
Mm-hmm.
It was storming out there. We were wrestling against Fresno, ranked #1 team in the state.
Uh-huh.
My mom said, you know, the weather. I said, Mom, I don't even want you driving 6 hours in that weather.
Yeah.
Hell no. Like, don't come.
Don't come.
I was going against one of the top 3 dudes in the state of California. I was like, Mom, you're good. Don't come.
Yeah.
Tell me why I look in the freaking bleachers.
Your mama's
She's
there.
fucking there.
Damn.
She's fucking
moms,
there.
man.
She drove all the way 6 hours in the storm. Guess what? By herself.
Damn.
By herself. And I won that match.
That's crazy.
I won that match. I beat him.
That's crazy, man. Shout out to all the moms.
Yes,
man.
and you know it's crazy. Right after, mind you, it's a tournament. So right after the match, team's done. We got to get on the bus and head back to our school. My mom got in their car, drove 6 hours back in the store and back home.
Damn, man. Shout out to all the moms.
Crazy.
Man.
That's something I would just. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, that.
Yeah.
My mom, till this day, like she'll be at my fight. She hasn't missed a fight either.
That's crazy.
It's nerve wracking for her.
I can't even imagine.
It's nerve wracking for her. Her and my stepdad. They ride a Harley Davidson.
Okay.
And then it's funny. Last weekend I was like, Mom, I hate when you ride those bikes. You always hear about motorcycle stuff. So it scares me. You know what she said? She said, well, how do you think I feel when you step into the cage? I was like, fuck.
Fuck. You can't beat that.
I said, fuck. I was like, okay, all right, you got me. Just shit. Put your helmet on.
Yeah.
Be safe. God damn.
Jordan, how we doing with the sun on me? I know this thing is shining. How we look? We look good? Okay. You have any questions, Jay?
What's up, Jay?
Ask him.
Just because, you know, we got to get some clickbait here. What do you, I know you guys mentioned it before. What do you think about that Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight? What are your predictions?
Oh, man.
If you want to talk about it. But.
Yeah,
I think I'm not excited for it at all. I haven't been excited for it. See, when people love the hype. I don't, because people don't understand that Jake Paul, he has in his contracts that he has these people signed. He has his own rules. He has the fight is all mapped out, planned out. So you can't be excited for a thing that's already, it's entertainment.
Yeah.
You know, now we all know Mike Tyson should knock his head off for sure.
Yeah.
But what's in Jake Paul's contract with that?
We don't know.
What's in the contract? What did Jake Paul tell Mike Tyson in the instructions? Hey, you can't do this. You can't knock me out. You can't fully throw heavy. I know you can. What's in the contract?
Exactly.
So I'm not too excited for it. If anything, it's a payday for Jake Paul.
Yeah, and Mike Tyson.
And Mike Tyson.
Good for him. Good for him.
Jake Paul's a genius for that.
No, yeah.
I tell people all the time, you can't hate on Jake Paul. He was a YouTuber that just started calling out fighters, retired fighters, and he pays them, and he writes his own contracts.
Yeah.
It's entertainment. People are paying to see it. You cannot hate Jake Paul.
And you gotta respect him too, bro.
You gotta respect him.
He's
a grinder.
He's a grinder.
He's a grinder. Just like what y'all are doing with this podcast. You guys
yeah.
are grinding. Work wins when wishes won't. Live by that. Work wins.
I'm gonna add it to my quote collection, bro.
Hey,
for real.
I'm telling you, work wins when wishes won't.
Yeah.
Jake Paul's a genius. Jake Paul sat in his garage one day and said, fuck, shit, I'm not just call out this fucking fighter. He already had the YouTube following base.
Yep.
And you know what? He started calling out fighters.
Bro.
And he started doing it. And now look, he's fucking about to fight Mike Tyson. And Jake Paul's a millionaire now. Come on now.
Well, the thing is, too, man, you got to respect him getting in the ring, bro, because, like, it's easy to talk about it, but actually get into the ring with somebody and actually fight somebody, bro, it's a whole nother level.
It's hard.
Bro. So
And to get in shape for it.
And to get in shape and train, because boxing is not a joke. But my thing is, I just don't like watching boxing no more, bro. Ever since I've been in the UFC MMA, bro, I can't go to. I hate, bro. Me and my homies went to a Shakur Stevenson fight.
Yeah.
Bro, we left second round, bro.
Really? Why?
It was so boring, bro.
Wow.
It was so boring, bro. I don't even want to cuss. It was so.
You left.
We left. Luckily, my homie, he's a police officer, so he got free tickets.
Yeah.
Thank God, bro. Because if I paid for them things, I'd have been pissed.
I gotta stay here now,
bro. It was so boring, bro. And that's I love. I mean, I'm a huge MMA fan, so like, I just can't watch boxing no more, bro. What about you, Jordan? You excited for that fight or what? You gonna be watching that shit? Huh?
Yeah, he's still.
He
already subscribed.
The second question.
Hey, he's already on.
I'm throwing a game night party over here.
Hey, that's cool. I just know that I don't know, man. Jake Paul, he's a genius for that. I can't hate him. People that do hate him, you can't. He just turned the idea into a good. His marketing was amazing.
And he's fighting professionals.
And he's fighting professionals.
He's fighting guys, and half, bro, 90% of people wouldn't
even do it.
So you gotta respect people like that. Let's talk real quick about. Obviously, you have a fight coming up. We don't ever want to look past an opponent or anything like that. But what do you see for yourself in the upcoming near future?
I say getting the 155 title.
Okay.
Tough enough, winning the belt, and then defend the belt, and then of course just go. I want to fight in LA. I want to fight at the Commerce Casino.
Okay.
I sell over 80 to 100 tickets.
Yes.
At the venues out here. I've sold over 100 tickets already.
Yes, and we're gonna drop the links to you guys. So we'll make sure when this comes out, we have all the links to it because I'm gonna try to make it. Me and John will try to make it. But we want everybody to come support. Shout out to the Tough Enough too, real quick, because I've been to Tough Enough fights and those are savages, bro. Yes. I love the Tough Enough fights, bro. They're awesome.
It's so real, and it's the only promotion really that is man, it's awesome, dude. It's freaking crazy. You have Ronda Rousey used to fight for Tough Enough.
Yeah, Ronda Rousey
used to have a lot of UFC fighters, vets that started off with Tough Enough.
Hell yeah.
So one of my friends asked me, dude, how do you fight for Tough Enough, bro? That's amazing. It is. Because you can run into like 10, 12 UFC fighters at Tough Enough fights.
Oh, bro.
Just walking around, sitting there watching the fights.
Bro, I got a story, dog. So me and my homies went to the Tough Enough fight. I think it was a car before yours. There was like one or two cars. It was at the Sahara. Or was it the Palms? It was the Palms. Long story short, it was me, my girl, and one of my best friends, Bo. He's a professional boxer.
Yeah.
And so we're sitting there, and it was a fight. It was this Hawaiian fight, and his family was in front of him. It was...
What?
What's that Hawaiian that fights for UFC, the middleweight? He's fought a lot of people, but he's here in Vegas. What's his name? He's a taller middleweight Hawaiian guy.
Tall middleweight Hawaiian.
Bro, he's fought Robert Whitaker. What's his name? I can't think of his name.
Did he?
No. I forgot his last fight. I think he fought Chris Weidman.
But he was in front of you?
Yeah, so long story short, his cousin's family were all in front of us, right? We were watching this fight, and this dude, I guess the guy they were supporting, he got hit with a body shot.
Ooh.
And I was telling my girl, and I'm like, when you get hit with a body shot, you can't, like, there's nothing you can do, right?
Nah.
So I was explaining to them what was going on, and the family in front of us, this girl started talking shit. It's like, shut the da-da-da. Like, arguing with me, but I was
with you?
Yeah, but I was just telling them, like, when you get hit with a body shot, there's nothing you can do. Like,
right.
So long story short, really going back and forth, and it was like 6 of his family, like the girls, and then the UFC fighter was there, and like we were kind of looking at him, and he was like, no, it's cool. He heard what we were saying, bro. Yeah. And long story short, I was happy we didn't get in a fight with them because it would have been bad.
Yes.
Probably for us, because the motherfuckers.
I don't know, Malik. You're no slouch.
Nah,
bro.
but man, I'll throw a couple hands,
saying.
But there's levels to this.
Yeah,
shit.
there is levels to it. There is. Like Marab, for example. Marab's damn near always the Tough Enough fights. Just walking around.
Yeah. And you see him. He's like what 5'6", 5
bro,
like killer.
Not even 5'6". Marab's has to be about 5'5", 5'4".
Killer.
Marab's a savage. I've actually trained with Marab.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 10th Planet. Yup.
Killer. So you said you want to get that belt at 155. I want to get that belt,
and then just honestly see where it takes me, man. Honestly, just stay on this winning path. Every dog has its day.
Yeah.
Of course, there's always someone out there a little bit hungrier, as they say in the fight game.
Of course.
But I just want to keep my head on the swivel, keep my foot on the gas, stay active with this fighting, and of course, just see where it takes me, man. I kind of that's how I started, and I ended up just being good. Yeah.
So no ultimate, is there like a UFC ultimate goal?
That's the ultimate goal. I would love to go to the UFC. I would love to end up on Dana White's Contender Series. I have a lot of friends that are in the UFC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's about almost like the job industry, who you know.
Yeah, for sure.
I for sure am connected. Sometime next summer, I'm gonna go down to Denver and train with my boy Alex Hernandez and Justin Gaethje.
Oh yeah, with Trevor Whitman and them out there.
Savages. So I'm gonna go to Denver out there. He invited me. He even said I could stay with him.
Nice.
So
nice.
just just add into that resume.
Fuck yes.
So it's gonna be cool. I'm excited and just see, like I told you, see where this journey takes me. Because nothing's promised.
Nothing's promised.
Nothing's promised at all.
Nothing. That's awesome.
I love coaching. So I've always liked coaching kids wrestling. I've coached in Texas. Out here, I coach some of the kids in my gym.
Yeah.
So I don't ever mind giving back.
Would you want to open? So let's say, obviously, like you said, every dog has his day, and in the sense of fighting, there's only. I mean, some people fight till 40. Some people are like good
I will not be fighting till 40.
But what's like? So after like, after that, like, is there any plans? Like, you say, coach, I know you have a great job right now. Is there something else you would love to get into?
I'd want to open my own gym.
I want to
open my own gym for sure. Open my own gym. Out here in Vegas, or if not here in Vegas, California. The thing in Vegas is, you got this is the birth of MMA.
Fight capital of the world.
Fight capital of the world. One of my friends asked me, "Hey, I'm moving to California. What's a good MMA gym?" I said, "You're gonna find a ton." Yeah. I said, "But the thing about Vegas is, you want to find a gym that works for you.
Yes.
You don't want to walk into the gym where they already have their favorite fighter.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to walk into a gym where you're getting overlooked and you're talented as fuck, but you're just getting overlooked.
Yeah.
Because they already have their people that they want to train, that they're focusing on when you get brushed to the side.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go to a gym like that. There's a lot of gyms in Vegas like that.
Okay.
So you want to find a gym that fits you, where they love you, they rock with you, and they know your talent. Because you can easily walk into a gym, they'll take your money, sign you up for a membership. Yeah, Malik, $200 a month, and you're shadow boxing in a mirror for 3 to 4 months.
And you're like, what the fuck is this? I'm trying to fight somebody.
Guess what? Yeah, you're shadow boxing in a mirror for 4 months, stuff you already knew how to do.
Yeah.
Now you just did 4 months of payments, and you didn't do anything. And guess what? They don't even have you as an idea to even fight. We heard you say you want to fight, but guess what? We have 10 other guys that we've been focused on for 2 years that going to bring money to this gym.
For sure.
So it's a business too. They got to keep the lights on.
They got to. They have to. No, absolutely.
So that was my biggest fear moving to Vegas. I didn't want to walk into a gym and just be brushed to the side.
Like an oversaturated gym where there's too many
people.
Too many.
So this is what's going to blow you away. I bet you I can ask you right now. Name 2 top gyms in Vegas.
I mean, Couture, MMA.
Can you name another one?
No, I definitely can. No, I know I can't, bro. There's so many gyms.
Syndicate.
There's Couture. Oh yeah, Syndicate.
So those are awesome
Couture.
gyms. Look, top 2. Those gyms are amazing. Extreme Couture got killers in there.
Killers.
Syndicate has killers in there. Animals. I'm talking about amazing.
Yeah.
But what I have realized is we have guys all the time that come from Extreme Couture and Syndicate, and I'm looking at them like, man, they're dogs. They're animals. I'm like, well, why did you leave? Their number one answer is, well, I wasn't getting the love that I was getting. I wasn't getting the look that I was getting.
Yeah.
They already had their eyes on their main people.
Of course.
And now they're with us making hella noise, and I'm like, damn. So it's like, when I open my own gym, I'm not going to do that to anyone at all. And when you find a gym in Vegas, you have to find a really good gym. And if you do go to one of those top gyms, make sure you're really plugged in. Make sure they know you and they know
what you're.
Make sure you're a part of that fight squad.
Yeah.
Because there's a fight team and there's just you're here training. I'm going to get you right.
Yeah.
Make sure you're a part of that fight team and you're in the coach's face every day. I want to fight. Yeah. What's going on?
Why is it important to find a good coach? Because your coach is a great coach.
Oh, man,
what's some of the?
It's important to find a good coach that relates to you.
Yeah.
My coach says it all the time to some guys. Hey, I may not be a good coach for you. I could be a good coach, but may not be a good coach for you.
Yeah.
You need to find a coach that's good for you.
Okay.
The reason being is, for example, my coach, he knows how to translate wrestling into striking.
Yeah.
That is a good coach for me.
That's a great coach.
I have a hard time with striking. Not that I'm not good at it, but it's learning something new.
Yeah.
So it's learning a new language. So when my coach tells me to put my foot like this, as if I'm going to be like taking a wrestling shot, something like that, that's the first step of almost throwing a punch from having my back foot ready.
Yes.
So my coach breaks shit down.
Yes.
When I'm sparring and stuff, my coach is in the corner telling me, hey, do this. He's looking like that. We've been paying attention to a lot of DC and Ronda. We've been watching film on them.
Yeah.
Ronda was judo. DC was a wrestler. So my coach throws things my way that can target my striking.
Damn.
So that's what makes him a good coach.
Yeah.
Not every coach knows how to strike. Not every coach knows how to wrestle. I'm just blessed to have a coach that's well-rounded.
That's awesome.
And my coach teaches all the classes at the gym, by the way. He does.
That's awesome.
He does the judo. He does the kickboxing. He does the MMA, and he does the jiu-jitsu.
And what was the gym called to? Let's give him a quick shout
Freestyle MMA.
Freestyle MMA.
Freestyle MMA, right behind the Raider Stadium. It's whenever there's Raider games, we even have to share a parking lot.
Jeez.
Yes, it's right behind the Raider Stadium. We got killers in there. Kobe Covington's been in there. We have some dogs in there.
That's crazy.
We have animals in there. One of my teammates, he's fighting for the belt December 4th. Same card as me.
Same card.
At the 170, Sal. He's gonna. I believe he's gonna win the belt.
On the belt.
He's 3-0 right now, looking to go 4-0.
Fuck yeah.
And he's fighting for the belt. So it's gonna be.
Man, this is awesome. It's awesome.
And that just shows, man. Don't ever look past the gym no one talks about. Don't ever look past the gym.
Don't look past it.
Hey, just like these Gracie gyms have some killers.
Yeah, bro, for real.
I'm telling you.
Jordan, you have any other question, man, before we wrap this up?
Yeah, just we could do like the shout out or.
Yeah. But you have no question regarding anything?
No.
Hit me with one, Jordan. You threw one good one at me.
He has another one.
You got one, Jordan.
Check in one more, Jay.
Jordan, you got one more, bro.
Definitely it's tough because I'm like watching this at the same time as
Yeah, you're like not even thinking about question.
Yeah.
editing at the same time as it's going.
Well, we would love to honestly bring you back on after your fight.
Okay.
If you're
cool.
down for it,
Man,
that'd be
bro.
awesome.
Malik has me on speed dial, y'all. Don't let him fool y'all.
Man.
He got me on speed dial.
I do.
My last fight, he actually recorded some of my camp. It's on my social media. He did a really great job as well.
Yes.
Some of my teammates even asked me, "Hey, what's that guy's information?" So I actually sent them your info. So if they hit you up, cool. If they didn't, I'm gonna remind them.
No, but you're my dog though, bro. We're fucking friends, bro.
Yes.
It's awesome to see what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
Where can people find you? Like we'll make sure to add the links too. But like, where can they find you, man? Like,
So my Facebook, Isaiah Baker. That's Facebook. My Instagram is Third Eye, THIRD 3Y3 __. That's where they can find me for sure.
We'll make sure
I
we're
mainly
at
just
all that
post
stuff.
my fighting stuff. It'll be dope if you follow my journey.
Yes.
Big things coming. I can promise you that big things coming.
Yes.
I'm not stopping, y'all.
He's taking over, bro.
I'm for
Baker,
sure.
Man.
That 155 belt is mine. The person that has it, they already know I'm coming for it.
He's coming.
They talks already being talked about.
He's coming.
I believe if I win this fight, we'll see what happens next. But I do want my title shot.
He's coming, and he will get it.
I'm gonna get the belt. Malik,
he's gonna get the belt.
I'm telling you.
Oh, he's gonna.
Hey Jay, I'm telling you, I'm gonna get that belt. That belt is mine. I want the belt, and I want it.
He's gonna have it, man. Donnie Baker, fucking savage, man. We really appreciate you for coming on, man.
Thanks for having me.
We're gonna make sure we add all this stuff, and you'll be back on after your fight, bro. We're gonna try to make it. I really want to come, Jordan, if we can slide over watch him.
Sahara Casino.
Sahara Casino, man.
December 4th. Wednesday night. I don't know what tough enough. Why on a Wednesday? You guys always do it on Fridays. Come on.
Is it? Why? Yeah. Why on a Wednesday,
bro? So this card was originally supposed to be December 20th. My coach got a text message last minute saying, "Hey, the promotion changed it to December 4th." I don't know why. All I know is it's a Wednesday night.
Night.
A lot of people can't make it because of work, school.
I'll call off.
Shit, I work that. I work that day, so it's tough. But yeah, Thanksgiving, I can't even eat dinner on Thanksgiving.
Damn.
I'm gonna be cutting weight.
Y'all see what he struggles with.
20 pounds to go.
20 pounds to go, you guys. This is
20
real
pounds to go.
shit. You know, he's putting in the
pounds.
work, man. He's doing what it takes. And it's just awesome to see, bro. For me, I mean, I think I met you right before you had your first fight. And
yes,
so
you did.
Just to see you, manifest it, speak it to existence, bro. It's
Undefeated.
fucking awesome. And just watch, man. It's Donnie Baker time, man.
Donnie Baker. Thank you,
I
brother.
appreciate you, dog, for coming on, man. For real, dog.
Thank you for having
me.
Thank you, bro.
Jay, thank you. Appreciate you, man.
You.
We're going to drop all the links, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.
Woo.